Hello and welcome to the video. Before we get started, if you'd like to provide input on future content and get our weekly newsletter, click on our survey. The link will be below. We also have a report on Ethereum 2, along with a bonus report on why you should learn Solidity now. Again, the link will be below. Now on to the video, and thank you. Okay. So today we're going to go to the next step, which is actually trying to run Arloader CLI. Now I'm actually doing this for the second time because when I looked at the video, I realized that it was not showing the correct terminal screen, so you couldn't see anything, which does you no good. So that means I can also be a little bit more efficient with our time here. Anyway, so let's talk about it. Now, this is his, if you look at the instructions, he has upload NFT as file path with Sol key path, AR default. And what I noticed is these file paths have to be specific. He gives this example here. When he did a start. I tried something like this. It did not work. Let me show you. Let me go back to my history here. And let's see. 1628. So, did complain. It says, didn't like this, the PNG. So that did not work. The other thing is, if you look here, he has AR key path. In one place he has it AR key path underscore, Sol key path underscore. Actually, it is Sol key path dash, not an underscore. And I had errors with that as well. So the third issue I ran into, and this is something I'm going to have to work out for us to really progress, is there was no Sol in my wallet, apparently. I thought there was because I saw quite a bit yesterday. But let me just show you. It's going to fail for lack of funds, but I want to show you. So this is what you have to do is I put it in a specific directory. I point to the PNG. I point to the PNG, the key pair. And then I just leave this as AR default key pair because I'm not using AR. When I hit return, it's going to try to upload it. And it's going to complain because it's insufficient funds. So, and that is going to cause a panic because there aren't funds. So, essentially, that's the last thing I have to figure out what key pair actually has some funds in it and can upload it. Now, the other thing, too, actually what the issue may be is it's trying to upload to, you may have to give it, be a way to give it a specific chain you want to upload to. So I'm going to have to look into that, but you can see basically how it works. Let's go and look at what the asset, where I'm actually in the asset directory here. And let me double check that you're seeing everything. Yes, you are. So it creates this subdirectory. And in there, you have assets and metadata, which are blank because it didn't upload correctly. So the other thing I want to take a look at, so you can see how you run the command. You can see that it creates, that I suspect if it works, you'd actually have assets and metadata. What they talk about in here is the fact that it actually does some replacements of the ID and things of that nature. So anyway, getting back to this, let's have a look, because the next step is to be able to use our own assets and create the appropriate JSON metadata. So let's look here. Now this is a relatively simple one. So you have a name, a description, a seller fee, basis points, and the image, the attributes. Not look more into that. Collection that it belongs to, the files, and the categories. So that's essentially what you're going to have with, with creating these items to be uploaded as NFTs. You got a metadata, you got the actual thing, and we've seen this kind of thing before. When you upload to any of these, like he's talking here about the Metaplex candy machine. So let's look at that. Let's see here. So he has an actual, he actually takes that into account. And then it creates the, let's see, you can write a file to the same directory without, so it creates this JSON. And you can also look at status, estimate. Let's see if we can have a look at that. Since we couldn't upload, we can certainly do an estimate. So let's go here. Arloader, estimate, assets, 0.json.png. So for Winston's. So that is that. So we actually, it talks about how big, how much it's going to cost. So you can see this is going to be quite useful. I think the thing I have to figure out is how to upload it to the testnet. And my guess is if that wallet, I'm curious, I want to look again at the wallet JSON. This is just a series of numbers. Not even telling me. I can't even tell. And these could be the wrong key pairs. I'm honestly not sure if it's actually the correct key pair. But anyway, we're going to work on that. So what did we learn tonight? So we learned how that command works, what you need in order to get it to work, including Sol or AR, which we don't have, or didn't have hooked up properly. I actually do have Sol in a test wallet. How to estimate, and this has other functions as well, and also including the meta, which is kind of cool. The fact that you can he specifically has things for Metaplex. So anyway, hopefully this has been helpful, and hopefully even though we did not successfully complete this, and I'm going to get the wallet, try to get the wallet thing sorted out so I can actually demonstrate. And then I think the next thing we should do is go over that JSON file. The JSON file here, let's go to, let's see, assets. So let's look at, so this is a much nicer looking one. So you have the name, a description, 3 basis points, so that has to do with the pricing, the image, and you can have attributes, traits, collection, the properties, which are the files, the category, and the category. So what we need to do, what I'd like to do once we sort out the wallet is turn around and take an image of our own. I'll take one of my images and create the attributes here, and then see. Once we got that, then we're well on our way to understanding how to programmatically do this. So anyway, hopefully this has been helpful. And thank you for watching, and I will speak to you next time. Take care.